Hello friends, now we will do a summary of what we have been doing. See, we have been doing in connection with the present tenses in English. There are 4 present tenses you can see. See, present tenses. Let's make a table like that. Present tenses. So, will you please take this down? It will be very good. No? If you can take this down, it will be good for as a summary, as a quick look summary. Understand? Now there you have got singular. One is singular. Singular means one. Plural. That also all these things we have seen. Plural, singular and plural. Tenses. In tenses you have got a singular distinction between singular and plural. Then another distinction is, in singular we have got a first person, second person and third person. You remember, no? First person, second person, third person. And here also you have first person, okay, first person, second person and third person. Isn't it? Third person. Okay. And then what happens is, you can see names of tenses. First person is I, plural we. First person. So I can write like this if you want to. I, you, he, she, it. Isn't it? Plural we, you and they. Or anything that represents. For example, here boy, girl, and here you have got boys, girls, and any other third person. Like stones, like radios, like TVs, like chips, like boards, like bunions, you have bulbs, you have windows, and all those things. Alright, and then what happens? You have got tenses. You have got tenses. And the tenses, you know, first one is simple present. Simple present. Now, simple present there means you call a tense simple because it does not have an aspect. There are only 2 aspects in English. One is progressive, whether the action is continuing, or then the other aspect is perfect, whether the action is completed or not. And now after this we have tenses. Tenses, here we will start tenses. Names of tenses, first one you know, simple present. Simple present. And you know its forms, eat, or you want to eat, no. Which one you want to take? Eat, that is better, no? Eat. Here you have 2 forms. One is eat, the other is eats. Sorry. Here you have eats. Yes, eats. And here eat. So from this you understand, in the simple present summary, looking at the summary you can see, the simple present there is change only in one place. And that change is third person singular. For the other places it is the same. Alright. Then you have got the second is present continuous. Present progressive. Progressive or continuous. You can say am, are, is. Plus, you have 2 members there, eating. That is present participle. Eating. So the change is only here in first person and third person. And all the other places you have got are. Plus eating, plus eating. So that is. So in present continuous, you find differences only in 2 places. One is first person singular and third person singular. Here it is is eating, here it is am eating. Understand? And now we have got third is present perfect. Present perfect. You should know the names, look. That's why I thought of doing like this. Present perfect tense. You have got the have, has, plus, past participle, eaten, eaten. Here also have, same have here, plus eaten, plus eaten. So the change is only in third person, no other place. Have eaten, has eaten, have eaten, have eaten. Understand? Now the fourth tense is, what is the fourth tense? Present perfect continuous, progressive, continuous or progressive. Bracket you can write progressive because in some books you will find progressive. Same continuing, action continues. That is the aspect. Here also you have got a have, has. Then have. Same, except in this place. Plus you have been, BWN, been eating. Been plus you have been eating. Plus been eating. Plus been eating. Plus been eating. Plus been eating. So actually in English the present tenses, if only in one place you need to give special attention. Attention please here, third person. And in say first person you have am and am. That's all. First person out there is in the present continuous tense, no other place. So your attention please. Stop, look and proceed. Where? Third person singular. So in third person singular, you stop, look and proceed. Because all the other places you will find, almost all these forms are same. Isn't it? Same. No doubt about that. So, as a conclusion we can say, in English, you have how many forms? One, eat, eats, then is, eating. Again a summary. Then you go to have, has, eaten, have been, has been, eating. This will be the shortest summary of the simple present tense. The shortest summary of the simple present tense. So there again, in the present continuous, you have, you stop, look and proceed. You have only one place, that is here, third person, and here is. Otherwise, so here also third person. When it comes third person, third person is the place where you have to look, stop, look and proceed. And there also difference is in present continuous tense, two places difference, and in two places here, or just one place here and one place here, not two places. Only in present continuous you have got two places, difference in two places. All the other places have only one place, and that's one place is third person singular. Understand? So why don't you think of making a table like this so it becomes very easy for you. So the simple person is like this. It is in this way, and then you have another color that will be better for you, I think. That will be easier for you to identify. Present progressive is in this way. See, this is the rod to present progressive, and then present perfect. This is the rod to present perfect, and then we have got the present perfect continuous. So you have got all the forms, and just write this down, copy this down in just one page of your notebook, so you get all ready. Forms. See, it's very important, my dear friends, I say, if you want to master the English tenses. Once you master the English tenses, what happens is 90% of the work is over. Understand? So, for that you need names of tenses, forms of tenses, distribution. So if you know these three, the rest of it comes very easy, because all the others are transformation. One example I will do for you here, transformation. Alright? Hope you are writing, copying this down along with me, so there's no need of keeping it back again. Okay? Is that alright? Clear? Okay. Then in that case you will see something is lost here. What is that? The present tenses. Isn't it? What was here? Present tenses summary. Yes, present tenses summary. Okay, that is clear. Now suppose. Now what remains is transformation. I will show you what are the possible transformations with these tenses. See, you have a sentence like this. Okay, let's say he. We take he. He eats. He eats something. He eats rice. Is that okay? He eats rice. Now, first transformation is he does not eat rice. Second is does he eat rice? Third is what does he eat? Fourth is rice is eaten by him. See that? So possible 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next, he is eating. He is eating rice. In that case, negative is he isn't. He isn't eating rice. Is he eating rice? Question, what is he eating? Question, rice is being eaten by him. Passive. That. And then next we have he has eaten rice. Okay? Negative, he hasn't eaten rice. And question, yes or no, has he eaten rice? And WH, what has he eaten? See that? Alright. And then you have got rice, passive, rice has been eaten by him. Rice. Oh, we have missed, isn't it? Yes. He is eating, yes. Hasn't eaten, he has eaten. What has he eaten? Rice has been eaten by him. And the next one is, he has been eating rice. He hasn't been eating rice. Has he been eating rice? What has he been eating? No passive. So this is again another table that you can see. Now by variation, say if you vary this subject, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is 15 plus 1, 2, 3, 19. So 19 possible sentences you can generate in the simple present with third person singular. Like that, how many persons are there? 6. So 6. 6 into 19. How many sentences? That is 6 into 19. Like this, you can take all the present tenses and see sentences like this, then you will find say about 114. Isn't it? About 100 and if it is 20, it will be 120. Suppose there are 20 sentences are possible, then it will be, suppose 20 sentences possible, then that is 120. See, look at that. So just 4 sentences missing. I mean, in that case, mathematics. So you can say roughly, you can, by taking the present tenses and varying the subjects, that is the noun phrase, subject noun phrase, or subject for simple, to use a simple word, you can make how many sentences? 120 sentences. You can also have boy, girl, and so on. If you substitute, it will be hundreds of sentences you can make. Say instead of he, you say boy. Another 19 sentences. Say girl, another 19 sentences. Say man, another 19 sentences. Say woman, another 19 sentences. So this what you can say, huge number. You understand that? But at the same time, the core is only just one. See, the core sentence or the mother sentence is only one. And from that you go on what is called transforming and changing and placing one's subject and verb inversion, we say. So subject, instead of subject we put verb and subject and not, then inserting do, does, did, all these things. What happens is you can make thousands of sentences. So from this board you can see now, these sentences are not separate sentences. They are all transforms of the, or changed forms of the mother sentence. The mother sentence is he eats rice. All the other things are transformed. He has eaten is also a kind of transformation, we can say. Because you are changing the tense, that's all. Tense sentence is the mother sentence. So if you know the relationship like this, it becomes very easy. Also, you can see rice has been eaten by him. That can be converted into what has he eaten. That can be again converted into has he eaten rice. That can again be converted into he hasn't eaten rice or he has eaten rice. And again he has eaten this. So they are connected. If you know the linkage of these various sentences, then things will become very, very easy for you. Understand? Hope that you have been following what I have been telling, my table and the way that I have proceeded. If in case I have made some mistake in calculation, please forgive me. Do not mock me, fellow students.